The Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra is turning into the most talked about Ultra in years, and every new leak is making it look even more real. This device is shaping up to be Samsung's boldest redesign, and now we finally have the clearest look yet. A well-known tipster has just shared actual dummy units of the S26 Ultra, and they'd appear in two classic color options, black and white. These dummy units give us a full view of the back design, the new camera layout, and Samsung's latest design polishing. From what we can see, the S26 Ultra keeps the clean, minimalist camera style. The modules look slightly larger and more refined. The flat sides, the sleek metal frame, and the overall footprint look exactly like something Samsung would finalize for mass production. The big question now is this the final design? Because if these dummy units are accurate, the S26 Ultra is going for a bold yet simple look, focusing on clean geometry and premium finishing. This is one of the strongest signs so far that Samsung is locking in the design phase, and we might be looking at the closest representation of the actual S26 Ultra before launch. The S26 Ultra is starting to look like the device where Samsung stops playing safe and begins moving forward again. It appears Samsung is finally considering moving beyond the long-standing 5,000 mAh battery limit that its Galaxy flagships have used for multiple generations. A new leak now suggests that the Galaxy S26 Ultra may feature the largest batteries seen in a mainstream Samsung device in years. According to Momentary Digital on Weibo, the S26 Ultra will continue Samsung's recent trend of being slimmer and lighter than previous models, while also receiving a long-awaited battery increase. Reports indicate that the Galaxy S26 Ultra may come with a 5,200 mAh battery instead of the usual 5,000 mAh capacity Samsung has relied on for so long. But the S26 Ultra is beginning to look like the device that completely reshapes how we define a flagship, with insane camera numbers, massive battery upgrades, and a design philosophy that screams dominance. Samsung is clearly preparing something bold for 2026. And now, a brand new tweet from Anthony has added a fresh twist to the Galaxy S26 series lineup. Instead of following Samsung's usual strategy of making the base model go Pro, he believes Samsung should have upgraded the Plus model to Pro instead. And honestly, his custom lineup looks surprisingly realistic. According to him, the regular Galaxy S26 should come with a 4,300 mAh battery, a camera setup of 50, 12, and 12 megapixel sensors, 45-watt charging, and 12 gigabytes RAM, priced at $799. A solid base model with balanced features and fair pricing. Then comes the Galaxy S26 Pro, which replaces the Plus model in his concept. This one jumps to a 4,900 mAh battery, a full 50, 50, and 50 megapixel triple camera setup, 65-watt charging, and 12 gigabytes RAM, costing $999. This upgrade alone would make the mid-tier model far more appealing and powerful. Finally, his version of the Galaxy S26 Ultra goes all out. A huge 5,200 mAh battery, a camera stack of 250, 50, and 50 megapixel sensors, 65-watt charging, and 12 or 16 gigabytes RAM, priced at $1,299. This is the kind of Ultra model that truly earns its name. Fresh leaks from Ice Universe reveal that although Samsung is preparing new technology, the actual display upgrade may not match what many fans were expecting. Ice Universe initially stated that Samsung is almost certain to use the new M14 material and pole-less display technology on the S26 series. While this appears to be a major step forward, he quickly added a caution. There is still no confirmation of true 10-bit color support and no assurance of high-frequency PWM dimming. So even if the materials change, the real display experience might remain largely unchanged. His second update surprised everyone. He confirmed that the entire S26 lineup, including the Ultra, is still limited to 2,600 nits of peak brightness, the same level as previous models, with other brands going far beyond this figure. Ice Universe believes this raises concerns that Samsung may be limiting improvements to maintain profit margins. According to him, this is not a positive sign. He clarified that the 2,600 nit limit doesn't mean Samsung skipping M14, but it strongly indicates that users shouldn't expect a major leap in display quality this year. No brightness increase, no confirmed better dimming, and no significant upgrade overall. For now, the message is clear. The S26 Ultra may remain a powerful flagship, but in terms of display performance, Ice Universe advises users to stay realistic and be prepared for minimal changes. Ice Universe's latest tweets have confirmed exactly what's coming. A few days ago, he posted a mysterious camera interface screenshot showing 4012 megapixel 0 electron volts, f1.4, and asked people to guess which phone produced this image. At that time, he didn't reveal the answer, leaving the tech community confused and curious. But now, in a new tweet, he has finally confirmed it. S26 Ultra HP2 f1.4. This means the image was captured by the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra using the familiar HP2 sensor paired with a brand new f1.4 aperture lens. This upgrade is much more significant than it seems. Samsung is keeping its 200 megapixel HP2 sensor, but the lens in front of it has been completely redesigned for better light intake. A larger f1.4 aperture allows far more light to reach the sensor, resulting in brighter and cleaner meg photos, better dynamic range, richer detail, and naturally improved depth. This is one of the biggest jumps Samsung has made in low-light photography since the S22 Ultra. Tipster Ice Universe have revealed some serious upgrades. The official weight of the S26 Ultra is just 214 grams, while the iPhone 17 Pro Max remains heavier at 231 grams. That means the Galaxy feels lighter in the hand, but still delivers a powerful presence. Even in thickness, Samsung takes the lead with a thin 7.9mm design, whereas the iPhone reaches up to 8.75mm, giving a chunkier feel. And this upgrade isn't just limited to the Ultra model. The regular S26 weighs 164 grams, and the S26 Plus weighs 191 grams, both lighter than the iPhone's 17 models. According to the same tipster, Samsung is holding back a bit when it comes to RAM. The Galaxy S26 and S26 Plus will come with 12 gigabytes RAM paired with either 256 gigabytes or 512 gigabyte storage. The S26 Ultra will also start at, while only certain regions will receive a higher 16 gigabytes RAM plus 1 terabyte storage variant. The tipster strongly called out Samsung for this decision, saying that the more passive the users are, the more Samsung takes advantage and pushes them to spend more. On the other hand, Huawei is pushing the boundaries by offering 16 gigabytes or even 20 gigabytes RAM options on their flagship devices, showing that they prioritize user demands more openly. So overall, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is clearly built to dominate the market with its lighter body, slimmer profile, and premium feel. However, the memory strategy plays a major role in how users will judge Samsung this year. In 2025, the flagship that wins won't just be stylish and powerful. It must prove that it values its users equally, offering top-tier specs worldwide without limitations. The S26 Ultra has a noticeably larger punch hole compared to the S25 Ultra. It now measures 4 millimeters in diameter, which makes it the front camera hole Samsung has ever used on an Ultra model. At first, this raised concerns because Samsung has always been known for having one of the smallest and cleanest punch hole cameras among Android flagships. But we now know the actual reason behind this change. Samsung has increased the front camera's field of view to 85 degrees. This means the S26 Ultra's selfie camera now captures a much wider frame, similar to the wide-angle range of the S25 Ultra's rear main camera. Practically, this lets you take better group selfies and fit more background into your shots without stretching faces or cutting anyone off. So yes, the hole is bigger, but it's functionally justified. Ice Universe confirms that all three models, S26, S26 Plus, and S26 Ultra, will share the exact same 3x zoom camera setup. The confirmed specs are 10 megapixel ISO cell sensor size, 1/3.94 pixel size, 1.0 ohm aperture, f2.4 field of view, 36 degrees. So despite rumors of a megapixel increase, this camera remains 10 megapixel, not the 12 megapixel. Ice Universe has just shared the full body data for the entire Galaxy S26 series, and here's how the lineup breaks down. The Galaxy S26 comes in with a 6.3-inch display, measuring 149.4 by 71.5 by 6.9 millimeters. The S26 Plus steps up to a 6.7-inch panel with dimensions of 158.4 by 75.8 by 7.3 millimeters. And finally, the Galaxy S26 Ultra, the king of the lineup, comes in at 6.9 inches, measuring 163.6 by 78.1 by 7.9 millimeters. What's impressive is how Samsung has managed to slightly refine the form factor again while keeping that massive Ultra feel intact. And that's everything we know so far about the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra, a phone that's clearly built to dominate, but also one that raises some serious questions this year. Lighter body, smarter camera tech, refined performance. Yet some decisions from Samsung still feel like they're holding back the full potential this phone could have had. But what do you think? Is Samsung playing it too safe? Or is the S26 Ultra already looking like your next upgrade? Drop your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your take. If you enjoyed this deep dive, give this video a hype to support the channel, hit that like button, and subscribe to ZadyES Tech for more real talk, more leaks, and more tech you actually care about. This is Zady signing off. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, and peace out.